Oh, I am on the wrong setting. Oopsies. There we go. Small oversight on my part. Alright, let's continue. Alright, became the evolved one last time. That's not news to me. We need to head north. Deal with this quest up ahead. So I assume we have to do all these side quests in order to proceed with the main quest. Unless that last mission we did was the last main quest. It did seem very involved. And very multi-leveled, I guess. Between... I forgot what I was going to say. Between, shoring up the defenses, defending against waves of enemies and all that stuff, it was very... It did feel very climactic, I guess. Yeah, as far as this game goes. So, can I sprint? I'm pretty sure I'm over encumbered. I'm not over encumbered. Alright, let's rock and roll. I've been burning through a lot of ammo lately. Alright, not as worried about those guys. Don't need to pick unnecessary fights. No, excuse me. So I have a really bad itch on my back and I'm trying to get it. 1 second. It's driving me up a wall. Hey, what's going on, Zach? You caught me at an inopportune time. I'm trying to scratch my back. There we go. I wonder if he's stuck in the ground. I've never seen a fly guy sitting there like that. Or I wonder if he's trying to wait to ambush me or something? That's like an ambush mode? Huh. Interesting. That darn itch is back. What the heck? I haven't had an itch like this in ages. I stand up and use a door frame, like a bear. Well, I know they use trees, not door frames, but same method. Alright, you guys do not want to fight me. Trust me. You don't want to fight me. In fact, let's pull this back out. So I might just go loud anyway. Screw it. Don't you come over here. Aha, sucker. Oh, son of a gun. Stupid ticks, get out of here. to worry about the ticks anymore. Oh, mines. Wait, what do I have here? Oh, smoke rockets? I don't even know if these do damage or not. I'm gonna shoot them at them. See what happens. Oh, jeez. Come on. Darn thing. There we go. Let's see if these do damage. Alright, doesn't lie, they do damage. This is a bad idea. Shouldn't have walked out in the open like that. I was trying to get away from the mines and decided to just run straight into them. Which kind of sucks because I need cover. I need to get closer for the SMG to be useful. Oh crap. Oh crap. Don't do it! Ah, wouldn't let me pull out my med kit. Who's about the man? Is that a reference I'm not understanding? Oh. Right now I'm hunting for other survivors, but then I got... ambushed by some mechs. By ambush, I mean I ambushed the mechs. We're a little low on ammunition. Not... Oh no! Son of a gun, man. Out of adrenaline shots. Oh, I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention. Search Villas for clues about the man. Oh. Oh, went right over my head. Yeah, we're looking for, crap, I wasn't really paying attention last stream. It's one of the survivors. Oh yeah, there was a strange man that the survivors had run into who turned down their offer of joining them at the hotel. Oh, that would have come in handy. Oh well. Do I have any other 9mm here? I should probably grab it if I do. Gonna grab that and... I wonder if bringing... Oh, I don't even have one. That's right, I'm not using the 50 cal until I find a decent one. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's do it. Stupid tank. There's like a weird delay when you try to swap to other equipment, which is why I died there. That's why I've died a few times, because it will only swap to medkit soon enough. I should really plan for it, but I never do. Need to burn through some of this pistol ammunition. Have a ton of 9mm pistol. Or handgun. Come on. I can sprint. Need to remember that. I'm not over encumbered anymore. I'm gonna try and keep it that way. The funny part is I always try to keep it that way. And yet I'm still always over encumbered. If he's still banged up, I may as well finish my kill, right? That's the merciful thing to do. Am I shooting an invisible wall? Oh, that's frustrating. Free shots wasted. Oh, jeez. We're wiggling around so I can shoot your machine gun off. You wouldn't think it would take this many shots considering how many rockets I shot him in the face with, but I'm starting to suspect the rockets don't even damage the machine guns. Or the splash damage is so minuscule. Alright, let's get an SMG distance and take him down. Easy peasy. Alright. 9mm, 9mm, 9mm. I'll stock up on some other ammunition now, just to play it safe. I wish it would automatically close out of the log when I want to read the last document, and it automatically close out the mission, so you can't read the last document. Where, like, if the mission is still in progress, you can press Y and it'll take you to the document that you just picked up. But if it's the last document of the mission, it closes out of it, so you can't. When you press Y, it'll just take you to the mission, the document. So you have no idea how the mission ended. And it's super frustrating. This is the first time I've actually went and, like, looked at the document. Such an awful mechanic. So that's the guy who Phoenix inside of, I guess, and he's talking to Phoenix through the computer. That's interesting. Hey, what's going on, Chio? Welcome to the stream. And happy Sunday. Or Monday. Let's go all the way to the other side of the island. What's down here? I might go check this out. So I have to start exploring again, so we'll head here. I'll fast travel here. We'll see if we can't knock out the rest of this island this stream. Because that should be the rest of the DLC. I mean, I have one more DLC to play through, and then we can move on to the next game. I didn't realize this game was going to take as long as it has to play through. It's quite the investment. Did I ever look down here for a collectible? I thought this would be a good place for a collectible. More than likely, I missed one in a hotel room. There's that one hotel room that we haven't opened yet. A bunch of grenades. Don't like the grenades in this game. Alright, let's keep hunting down survivors, and we'll worry about the collectible and stuff later. Once I get into that room and verify what's in that locked room here, I'll worry about finding the last collectible and weapon. In the meantime, we have other stuff to explore. To the east! Or the west. Alright, not interested in picking another fight. We're done enough fighting this time around. I just want to explore. Linderbar Afterski. One weapon. Gonna take those as well. So we're not currently over encumbered, so I can be a little frivolous with my looting if I want to. Alright, cool. We're done with this area. Let's dip out and let's go south. There's this little area. I'm assuming this is gonna be a safe house. Yeah, the endgame wore me too, and I didn't even play it, I just watched it, so I understand completely. It's like they expanded on the story, and not in a good way. Like they made this little side detail part of the main story, and I thought it was neat. That's how they explained the remake being the remake that it is. It's like, hey, they're keeping you on track or whatever, but then they made it part of the main plot. It was just not great. I would say like the first half of the game is when it's at its strongest. And it starts to gradually get worse, and then it jumps full force into not being a good game anymore. Or at least a good story. Three weapons and one collectible. Did it even give me a name for the place? It did not. Interesting. Burger Hayden Hunting Club. Alright, let's get hunting for the weapons here at the hunting club. Yeah, it's about time, man's way. We've been doing this whole time. Hope I'm saying your name correctly. I assume it's man's way. Which I also assume is a play on words. $500 meters. Huh. Was that thunder? Yeah, I get you. I have a few people in the UK who watch my stuff, and there's quite the time difference. Let's take this first, and we'll grab the scope. Heal up a smidge, and yep, what I figured. It is blue junk. Yeah, see, as someone who has played the first game, the story is a little bit more standoutish to me. Again, I didn't play the game, so the gameplay didn't wear on me because I just watched a Let's Play of it. So I can't critique the gameplay because I did not partake. Alright, so we need one more weapon and we need one collectible. That's what, 3 cabins done. I think there's only one more cabin here to check out. I guess we can probably assume that it's a picture. Collectible, because that's what they mostly are in this area. Or cassette tape.
Den senaste immunnedsättningen var mer effektiv och lät oss äntligen lyckas med ett test av introducerade neurosignaler. Vi förmådde testdjuret att gå till rätt markör 8 av 8 gånger, men sen uppstod någon form av neurologiskt anfall och djuret dog. Den cytokina utsöndring som sker tycks alltså endast gå att fördröja och inte förhindra. Vilket förstås inte gör alla planer på mänsklig applikation.
Speaking of England, I've been to England before. was in London for a few days when I was in high school. Well, I went through all the UK countries. I went to, we started in Ireland, went to Wales, then Scotland, and then down to England. Limited experience, but I will say England was the only place that I almost got beat up. Bunch of drunk adult men were throwing glass bottles at me and one of the guys I was with. So that was fun. What's going on, pineapples? Oh, crap. Doesn't matter if I jump around or not, he's got a flamethrower. He's gonna hit me no matter what. Yeah, because me and my buddy, we went out to get Red Bull so we could stay up all night. It was our last night there. So we went out to get energy drinks, and we were walking down the street. A bunch of guys started throwing like glass bottles from their windows at us. And started coming at us from down the road. So we booked it out of there. I was like 15 at the time. I didn't want to fight a bunch of drunk adults. So. Well, congratulations. Behind closed doors, what do we have here? A gun. Oh hey, this is the key card to the hotel. To that door we couldn't get inside of. Alright, so before I backtrack to the hotel, I do want to find a safe house so I have somewhere to fast travel to. So it makes backtracking a little easier. But I will go back to the hotel and open up that door. Lock room 237. This better be a safe house. There's a safe house on my map. Did I miss one over here? I think I may have. It's not taking me back to the hotel. It might be taking me... No, that's not the hotel, I don't think. Oh, there's more here than I want to deal with. Screw this, man. I'm gonna cheese it a little bit. I don't want to fight those guys. I thought the safe house was in that town, but no, it was directing me back towards the hotel. And I think that the mini-map had that, or the, not mini-map, the compass had that much distance. Hey, while we're here, we can knock out this hotel room. Oh, that was nothing compared to. So some of the encounters you get in this. Well, there's the gun. That's the last weapon at the hotel. Just need to find one more collectible and then we'll be all set. Oh, this is a Shining reference. Room 237, right? And there's an axe here. Guess we're outside of the bathroom. Went right over my head. Did I complete the quest? I did. See, I hate when it doesn't... Hey, alright, I'm actually closes out the quest like that. Let me read it. I missed something here. Oh, it was the key I used to get in. I didn't see the collectible in there. I mean, I wouldn't worry about failing. I mean, there's a reason you got accepted, right? Alright, well shoot. I'm gonna go start at the top floor and work our way down through all the rooms and find this collectible. Because I didn't see it in room 237. I don't think it'll be up here. But I guess you never know. I think one of the weapons was in here. So I guess the collectible could be as well. We'll start at the top, we'll work our way down, see if I can't find this last collectible so we can finally be done with the hotel. Another adrenaline shot. Alright, start digging through the hotel rooms and... Yeah, it's a nice hotel. These are my I mean, this room isn't as nice. I'd probably file a complaint about this with the front desk, but on that it's pretty nice. Except for I've already been through it once before, so I'm not excited to be here. I just want to get that darn collectible and get on out of Dodge. I have no idea where it's at. The only place I had left to look was in room 237, so I had to have walked past it. Look at this guy's face. That's the, oh, what's his name? Mike Conley. There we go. It's Mike Conley, but he, I guess one of the developers photoshopped his face on Mike Conley's body. Well, I don't know if I can help alleviate those concerns, because I don't have an experience in that industry or what it's like, but just remember you can only take things a day at a time, and you can only do one thing at a time. So as long as you just keep that mentality, at least that's what I've always done, you know. If I thought I was going to get stressed, it's like, alright, I can only do one thing at a time. Just do one thing, then another, then another. It keeps things organized and easy to complete. I hear these darn ticks crawl around. Wait, did I come from this direction? I think I did. Can I break these? Nope, there's some durable wine bottles. Alright. Look, a little tiny pair of beard scissors. I guess it'd just be like generic. Oh. So I didn't walk past it earlier. That's a little disappointing. But it's done. That's all that matters. Let's get out of here. Back down the stairs. Where to next? We have, so we explored down here. We didn't go here yet. So there, let's just continue eastward. What I'll probably do is go east, hit this spot here, circle back around north, and then west. Your eyes, man. Also, I did not realize they had a guy standing up here. I guess because we beat that... Oh yeah, look at this! They populated the hotel after we beat that final mission. Well, I guess not the final mission, but... Still, that's pretty neat. I don't drink wine. I'm not a fan. So, yeah, I shot it. And it deserved it. Don't you do it. Son of a gun. Leave me alone. Well, I can honestly say I don't know what that would be like. I have some experience with celebrities, but not a whole lot. Besides myself, of course. You know, being the YouTube superstar that I am. Alright, hold on guys, just want to see if there's anything here to grab. Doesn't look like there is. Let's continue west. I don't really know why that's here, but okay. Let's continue this way. I'm gonna find a safe house so I can get these guys off my tail. One weapon and one collectible at Digger Holland Artillery Base, not Air Base. Oh, found a collectible. I just gotta find a weapon. Oh, they have little houses. Or little doors, not little houses. Jeez. Eyes peeled for any weapons laying on the ground, because I need to find one. Laying around here somewhere. Oh boy. Oh, this area's gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? It sure is. Alright, don't want to go down yet. Let's... finish up here first. Well, that's one way to do it. I don't need a flashlight. Take all these medkits though. And it looks like a extended magazine for the LMG. It's probably junk though. Yeah. It's definitely junk. Yeah, the game has some weird sound. Some of the effects are just much louder than the rest of the game. I've run across a lot of games like that lately. A lot of the games I've been playing on the channel have like some very unbalanced sound. It's like the main menu, like music, isn't even affected by the music slider, which makes it that much more frustrating trying to start a game. Movies, commercials on TV. Not a whole lot of it. It's super irritating. But I don't know what it is. A lot of the games I've been playing with the main menu music has been really hard to do, like, my introduction to a Let's Play, because, like, the music just isn't affected by the slider. Then it makes it hard to gauge, like, where it should be at for the rest of the game as well. So not cool. This whole bunker is a lot bigger than I was expecting. Well, I guess we haven't run across a bunker like this on the island yet. So it's been a little while since I've had to go through one like this. Well, there was the one part of the story. I found it. And it's junk. Has anyone tried watching that new show based off Dota? So I watched the first episode today, and I don't know a lot about Dota. I've played very little of it. But the character that the show is based on is one of the few characters I went and looked up their story on. Back when I tried playing it. It seems okay. I don't think it's as good as Castlevania, but granted, I've only watched one episode. So, I gotta give it a chance. Cry Fear 2 Switch. This engine would be really good for a horror game. Good log Stenar. Don't want to fight you guys, I just want to read this log. Leave me alone. Oh, son of a gun. Man, Tally sure way hit me right there. Where all you guys came from. Yo, hey. Oh, cliff. I hate this aiming. It's like in a weird auto aim in this game, and I absolutely hate it with a passion. Son of a gun. Just heal, swap to the med kit and heal. And stop trying to auto aim. Maybe it's a setting that I overlooked. I need to look at those settings again and turn that off. It is so frustrating. Swap and heal, please. Thank you. Jeez Louise. Oh, I hate the flamethrowers. Back up. And I'm dead. Son of a gun, man. All the way back here? I hate this auto-aim function. Whatever the heck it is, I don't even think it's auto-aim. It's just a weird mechanic of the game that's designed to make you angry. Yeah, it is on Netflix, Man's Way. Oh, well then you are not gonna... then you're out of luck, I guess, because the next few games are gonna be more like what I'm currently playing. Because on Tuesday I'm starting Disco Elysium, which you might enjoy. It's a little different than other CRPGs. And then after that, I'm gonna play. I plan on starting Biomutant in May, but Adam RPG True to Grad is supposed to come out at some point, and I'm gonna cover that when that comes out as well. So, and then some other CRPGs like Solasta, other high fantasy CRPGs come up after that. I usually think of Doom 3. Doom 3 was the first game that introduced me to having a flashlight and, well, I guess Halo, technically. How did I already aggro an enemy? Like, there's a lot of things I love about this game. Combat is actually my least favorite part of this game. Despite it playing such a prominent role, I hate the combat in this game. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. I put off playing it for a while, but I figured with the release of the final cut, that'd be a good time to jump in. Alright, let me look at the settings real fast. I need to see if there's a stupid... Yeah, I have no idea what else it'd be under. So, I don't think it has auto-aim. It's like when you're aiming at an enemy, right? And they start like pulling off to the left or the right. It's like your reticule gets stuck in place and you can't follow them. It makes combat way harder than it needs to be. I wasn't done exploring this place over here, so I need to go back there. He's doing okay. His stitches came undone, so he had a big, the hole in his neck was open again. It's not bleeding or anything, it's just a big wound. So I had to take him back to the vet to get that resutured. He has a cone on now, which he's not happy about. He has no idea how to operate with a cone. He is not adapting to that at all. He's still very skittish, so we can't take the cone off for him to eat and drink, so he just has to struggle, because we won't be able to get the cone back on if we take it off, because of how he is. A lot of follow-up appointments to come, so... He's doing okay, though. Looking a lot better. His fur is looking more full. He doesn't look as straggly. Or scraggly. Still don't know if he has ringworm yet or not. We're still waiting on the fungal culture to come back. It's safe to assume he has ringworm. So, I'll probably have to go to the vet for a few visits to get those dips. They dip them into like the solution to help get the ringworm off. Yeah, right? I was planning on playing Biomutant like last summer. And the official release date I think is March 25th. Or sorry, May 25th. So in a couple of months. I think the game looks fantastic, so I'm really excited to play it. I was gonna do the Mass Effect trilogy with the Legendary Edition, but I decided against that because there's so many games coming out this year. I don't want to commit to a whole trilogy like that, because that would take up way too much time and cause some issues with my schedule come Wrath of the Righteous and Baldur's Gate 3 and stuff. So me neither. And then trying to get that on him would just be, I mean, I could always ask the vet to do that, because I assume they'd put like a bandage on there that he just couldn't scratch off, like some sort of compression tape or something, or you know, self-adhesive gauze. But they gave him a cone, and since he's staying in a crate, it's not a good time. So he goes back in a couple of days. I'm gonna see if they can do something else for him so he can actually eat and drink. Because I'm a little concerned, because he is eating all of his food, but he's not drinking as much water as he was. It could just be that now he's hydrated. When we first got him, he could have been dehydrated. But yeah, and it's mostly CRPGs this year. A lot of CRPGs, a lot of overlap. There's actually going to be some brief stints where, well, not brief, it's probably going to be like a month, where I'm doing 3 Let's Plays at a time, which is going to be something else, so we'll see how that goes. I feel like 3 Let's Plays is gonna be a little too spammy on the channel. That's my primary concern. Like, I know I can fit it into my schedule. I just have to get up earlier in the morning, and I might have to upload one of them in the evening. So I feel like 2 Let's Plays at a time is the sweet spot. Whoops. But 3 might be a little too much. Well, his stuff is a little off the ground, so I'm not... I think the cone is just too big for him. If the cone was like 1.5 inches shorter all around, he wouldn't have a problem using it, eating or drinking or anything. But because of how big it is, it scoops underneath everything, like his food and water bowls and stuff like that. But it's only temporary, so I'm not that worried about it. Hopefully it's only until Tuesday, because on Tuesday he goes back to get the drain taken out of his wound. And I'm a connoisseur of every genre of game, but I love CRPGs and dungeon crawlers, but CRPGs where it's at. And this is the year for CRPGs. Oh! Okay. Yeah, he's been through the ringer. We found him at a campground. He was a stray. We've had him for a little over a week now. We're trying to get him back into shape. But he already looks a lot better. Again, like his regular, like where his coat isn't, where he still has fur. You know, it's looking a lot better. His wound even looks a lot better. It's not as like swollen and hanging off his face because he has stitches now. So he's doing all right. Lock requires key. Okay. Is there anything here to grab? Nope, doesn't say there's any weapons or anything here, so I'll just assume that there's not. Find a way inside the lighthouse. Okay. There's actually a whole lot of games that are coming out that I want to play, but again, I have to limit myself, because I can only play so many at a time. So, oh, is this the key to this other room? Oh, it's just to the front door. Okay. I watched a Let's Play of the first one. Then someone had actually requested I play the second one on one of my videos. But it's not really a game that I'm super interested in playing. Like, I didn't mind watching it. A light in the dark. Alright, let me read what this is. One more side mission left to go. I think then we'll be done with the DLC altogether. Where's it at? All the way up here. It says I completed it, but it doesn't tell me what happened to the people that were living here. Oh, here it is. I just didn't give it enough time. Yeah, I didn't get like a mission update for that. So where's the family of 9 that was... Oh, it's one person. And he made a bunch of friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm assuming this is 8. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I guess this would be 9. Well, he would be 9. Never mind. The person that actually living here would be number 9. The environmental storytelling in this game is really solid. For the darn robots always trying to pick a fight with me. I'd have an absolute blast exploring this game. Ready storage 47. 1 collectible. For those of you here, do y'all think that 3 Let's Plays, if I upload 3 videos a day, is that too much? Because I'm on the fence about it. But, I mean, regardless, I'm going to do it, at least for a little bit. Usually when I do that, it doesn't take more than just a few days to wrap up one of the games. But, since I just started Black Legends, and I don't think Tyranny is going to end anytime soon, if I add Disco Elysium into the mix, it's going to be 3 Let's Plays for a little while. I'm going to say about a month. I feel like, I know there's some channels that post like 6 or 7 videos a day that they're running just a whole bunch of Let's Plays at one time. I'm never gonna do that. That's way too many. But I feel like 3's even pushing it. I'm not worried about me. I have a couple different plans that I can follow, or schedules I can follow to make sure that it doesn't, you know, wear on me too much. I could wake up earlier in the morning. I could record one of the series at night. I could pre-record one of the series. I like to record every day so that when people comment on the video, I remember what actually happened in the video. So I can actually have, fruitful conversations with people when they comment. But I can always, pre-record one of the series and then just upload throughout the week. I have ways to get around that. But, I still want people to get annoyed by all the notifications, but I don't know, it's probably not even something to be worried about. No, I'll be fine. I'm not going to let myself get burned out on it. My biggest concern would be reading dialogue, but Disco Elysium is voice acted. At least, well, the final cut is voice acted, so I don't have to worry about reading all that dialogue. Alright, I do not want to fight this group. Yeah, that's how I figured most people would react, but I mean, more to watch. And then if you don't like, 1 or 2 of the series, you can always watch the 3rd one. It gives you options. Which is why I always run 2, series at a time anyway, so people have options. And because I like variety, so. I have no idea how long Black Legend is, so I don't know. If it's even going to take a full month to play. I'm going to assume it's probably like a 15-hour campaign. A lot of that's probably repeat fights since enemies respawn. So if I just avoid repeat fights, it probably won't take that long. Or I won't, show the repeated fights, on camera every time. Ah, can't quite make that. Leave me alone! Alright, so I don't know if that safe house is in this location, or if it's past it. I'm trying to just not get into a fight. Whoa! Alright. There are 2 weapons and a mission here. Oh boy. I have an idea. I have an idea. Alright, do me in, guys. Did I really escape combat, or did I get killed? The game's like, you escaped combat. Good job. I haven't played Zombie Army 3 yet. I streamed the first 3. And I saw the 4th one was released, I just haven't got around to playing it yet. I think the price was a little steep, because if it's anything like the first 3, $40 I think is what they're asking for. Is a little much. It was a good time to get through all my pistol ammo. Yeah, I enjoyed the first few. Not bad games. They're like they don't take themselves seriously, which I appreciate. Just some good old zombie killing shooters. Yes, Pillars of Eternity will be coming probably next year after Wrath of the Righteous and Baldur's Gate 3. Since Baldur's Gate 3 and Wrath of the Righteous is supposed to come out this year, I don't want to commit to playing through both Pillars and risking those overlapping like that. But yeah, Pillars of Eternity is on my to-do list. It's been towards the top of my to-do list for a long time now. I just haven't got around to it yet. As I always say, there are too many games and not enough time to play them. So, but I'll make my way through all the CRPGs, all the major CRPGs, and even some lesser-known CRPGs that I'm sure a lot of you guys haven't heard of. Like Crimera. Such an awful jump. Oh man, whoops. See, I'm not paying attention. Well, even the first 3, well, not so much the first one, but I think like 2 and 3, especially Zombie Army 3. I was, at least the final boss fight, it was super over the top. I guess it wasn't as comedic. It was just like really over the top the whole time. Which is, you know, comedic in its own way. Yeah, I've played a little bit of the first Pillars of Eternity. Haven't touched the second one yet. That was back towards when I first decided I was going to start doing a Let's Play channel. And I started, so I stopped playing Pillars of Eternity because like, hold on, I want to play this when I start doing YouTube. And so I never completed it. Though I do credit Pillars of Eternity being the game that revitalized my love for CRPGs. Because I kind of lost sense of what I liked in video games because I had spent so much time with League of Legends. Then Pillars of Eternity came out, I watched a little bit of a Let's Play of it, and I started getting into CRPGs again. So while I've never beat the first Pillars, it does hold a special place in my heart because of what it set me back on the right path. They don't fit into my schedule right now, so I can't make any promises. I won't say never, but not anytime soon. So if you are interested in a good Let's Play of Little Nightmares, at least the first one, I don't know if he did the second one, Christopher Odd did a Let's Play of the first one. He did do the second one. I remember seeing it recommended to me now. So yeah, if you're looking for a good Let's Play of it, I recommend Christopher Odd. He's got a pretty laid-back personality. I don't think that his content is much different than mine. So. Which one? You talking about Deadfire? I'm not trying to fight you guys. Leave me alone. I just want to find all the loot here. Say find 2 weapons. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, yeah. Absolutely. I think probably my favorite aspect of Pillars was how they named everything. Like all the names of abilities and stuff are like snippets of a story. Like they all sound just really, really cool. I only ever played the first Dead Island. Never played Riptide. I had a blast with the first one though. Have you played Dying Light, Chio? That's another good zombie game. See, when I was younger, I had much... Oh, wait. I didn't use that one up yet. Whoopsies. When I was younger, I had a lot more impatience with games. I would start off slow and patient, but as the game progressed and as I got into like the final stretch, I would just rush through it every time. I've tried to tailor that back a little bit nowadays, but But yeah, I used to get so impatient in like the later half of games. A collectible. Is that listed here? That was just weapons. Yep, the collectible is not listed here. Uh-oh. The DLC was pretty fun. I haven't played any of the major updates they've released recently, like the was it the Viking one and the Hell Raid? Yeah, I really enjoyed Dying Light. It was a really solid game. I really don't want to fight these guys. Let me go back to this castle and see if I can't find those weapons. Geronimo! I haven't beaten it, so I couldn't tell you. It's a must-play for me, but I can't give you my opinion because I haven't completed it. Yeah, absolutely. Map navigation, especially in like a large map like Haran is in Dying Light, super important. Another game that I think really nailed it, I haven't played it myself, I watched a Let's Play of it, was Phoenix Rising. If it wasn't a darn exclusive, I would have played that. Probably would have streamed it, so I thought it looked like a lot of fun. I mean, we've already went up here. I guess there's not that much more here to explore. I mean, there could be something up here. Can't you? I think you can customize your protagonist in the Dying Light 2, right? I haven't really kept up with the development on that game. Alright, so there's not likely we can get up there. Let's get back to town. Oh, slowly though. Slowly but surely. Yeah, I'm really excited to get into it because it's not like an established setting. It's not like D&D or Pathfinder. It's completely unique to Pillars. It's like an invisible wall here. What the heck? Not a fan. I thought you could customize it, but yeah, it might just be a male. I'm not sure. Again, I really kept up with it that much. So I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. Because I played the first one on console. I don't know if I don't want to own just the second one on PC. It's a little OCD thing I got going on. And so, like, I'd have to rebuy the first one for PC. I don't know if that's going to be worth it. Yeah, I've heard people get motion sickness from Dying Light. Seems, I guess I wouldn't say very common, but pretty common. But yeah, Chia, if you haven't played the DLC, I do recommend it. It's really fun. I think the story for the DLC was a lot better than the story for the base game as well. Can I check over here? Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Alright, so I'm gonna check all these docks again, because I was getting attacked when I checked that one. I'm gonna get attacked again. Son of a gun. Oh, we're right past it. I still haven't played Subnautica. I'm not big into the whole survival exploration games like that. I feel like when you've played one of them, you've played all of them. I mean, I do love the idea of Subnautica. I love the ocean. I love sea. I love sea and space exploration. That's one of my biggest draws to space 4X games. Is just the space exploration aspect. Let me back in. Yeah, I got Resident Evil 4 vibes from it as well. Which I'm sure was intentional. They're trying to bank on that feeling. Sit. While yeah, Resident Evil 4 started deviating from the typical like Resident Evil formula. I don't know anyone that doesn't like Resident Evil 4. There's 2 melee weapons, and other than those, you can't like use the butt of your rifle or anything to hit anything. So yeah, very limited. There's a baseball bat and a sledgehammer that you can find. Which I was using, but then I found a pistol that was better. And if I ever find a sledgehammer or a baseball bat that, like a purple, not purple, a yellow or pink tier bat or sledgehammer, that's what I'm gonna use. Alright, let's go this way. Found everything here. We got more stuff to explore. Yeah, I want to play through all the new, all the remakes of the Resident Evils that have been coming out. That's something that I'll probably do. I don't know when. Games keep coming out and it's hard to go back and replay like semi-new titles. I have no problem going back and playing old titles, but like the semi-new ones is just, it's weird. It's like, why would I play that when this new game's coming out? So it does okay. But yeah, no, the sledgehammer is definitely better. The sledgehammer is a little wonky. It's hard to hit with. Well, at least with controller. If I was using my mouse and keyboard, it probably would be a problem. It actually works a lot like the sledgehammer from Hunt Showdown. And how it swings and is aimed. Except for it has a much shorter reach in this game. I loved Resident Evil 4. I don't know what it was about it. It's one of the few games I actually used a guide for, unintentionally, because it initially released just for the GameCube, and I had a PlayStation 2. And so I couldn't play it. And so what I did instead is I went and bought the GameCube version, or the GameCube's strategy guide, and I would just read it, because I wanted to play the game so bad, but I didn't have access to it. And then they released it for PlayStation 2, and I had that strategy guide memorized, so I had a really easy time. Obviously didn't cover one of the side campaigns. Was it Ada's? Because Ada had 2 side campaigns, I think. There's like two extra campaigns. One was Ada's, and then I thought there was a second Ada one. It could have been a second Leon one. Then there was Mercenaries, of course. But yeah, there are way too many games, and I'm playing catch up and keep up. It's a hard time, and it doesn't help that I'm 5 years behind, because while I was in the military I put off playing a lot of these games until I started my Let's Play channel, and so I am significantly behind the curve. I'm slowly catching up. My backlog is dwindling at a decent rate. But my wish list, it's growing every day. I don't think there's a day that goes by where I'm not on Steam perusing games and I'm adding to my wish list, so. And GOG. I was in the Marine Corps for a little over 5 years. 5 years and 2 months, because I extended for a second deployment. Got out in 2017, built my computer, and started doing Let's Plays in December of 2017. Don't thank me for my service. It's all good, man. Thank you for your tax dollars if you're in the U.S. Most did I not find the weapon here? I don't think I did. I wonder if it's in here. Yeah, no, I've always been drawn to older games. I mean, I was also a kid when a lot of, the older games were new, but I didn't play a lot of them back then. I was talking to somebody about it recently. There's something about older games that just, it draws you in. And there's something comfortable about older games. Or comforting. Like looking at like Darklands or, the original Bard's Tale, games like that. I don't know. I love those games. Even if they're not games that I haven't necessarily played. Like, I haven't played the original Bard's Tale before, or, you know, the original Might and Magic. But it's still just, there's something about it that draws me in. It feels nostalgic, even if I haven't played it. I still have my PlayStation 2, too. I have my PS2, I have my N64. I think the Mrs. still has her GameCube. I still have my Game Boy Color and my Game Boy Advance. The Summoning. Maybe? Was that one of the D&D titles? Like Pools of Radiance? When did that come out? The Summoning. Well, there's another new game from 2019 called The Summoning. $1992. Never played The Summoning. I was a little too young at that time to be playing video games. I'm not quite that, I'm not gonna say old, but do I ever like to fight? I don't want to fight this guy. Yeah, I never played any SSI games. The Super Nintendo was the first console I played on. I think that's actually missing. Yeah, no, I'm not 30 yet, so. I'm getting there, though. I never played the original Atari, but in the early 2000s they came out like that Atari like compilation console. So I played a lot of the games on that. And my dad is very good at Asteroid. Very, very good at Asteroid. Personally, I'm a big fan of Dig Dug. Why can't I aim? What the hell's going on here? Sorry. Bad word. I don't usually say that. Unless it's in dialogue. There we go. I was getting frustrated because it wouldn't let me aim. Oh, 47? That's not old. Oh. Well, this is neat. Oh, holy crap! Yes, it was. I'll never give my consoles away. Those are mine until the end of time. Should probably take them out, make sure they still work. I mean, I always took very good care of my stuff. Drove me up a wall when I went to friends' houses, and they wouldn't put the games in the proper cases, but they just like take one game out, put it in the case of the game that they're about to put in. Oh, it drove me up a wall. Or people just leave discs out. Like laying next to the TV and stuff. Ugh. Really have a shotgun in this area. Make finding these guys a lot easier. What people will scare you, man's way? Right? Yeah, it's awful. I haven't had my games alphabetized. That's how much care went into my game upkeep. How long does this thing go? And as far as my age, I keep it kind of obscure until someone guesses it. But they can't just like, you know, start spamming pages in the chat. That's cheating. I think we came from this way. We came in here, we went around back that way. Okay, yeah, we've been here. Let's keep going through. I have to go destroy that tank, which I don't really want to do. What I really miss are like point and click adventure games. Like they don't make a lot of those anymore. There's one developer whose name escapes me right now, who's kind of bringing them back. But that's a genre that I think is due for a resurgence. You are wrong, Chio. Good guess, though. No, not one guess every stream. I mean, just, you know, you can't just sit there and spam one to, you know, whatever my age is. But it's not even that big of a deal. I don't actually care if people know my age or not, but no one's ever guessed it, so I keep it, try to make it fun, I guess. Harvester. That rings a bell, but I can't place the game. There's a couple of point and clicks coming out soon. There's one where you play as like a raccoon cop, and then was it Cop Chicken or Chicken Cop? Chicken Police or something? Was a company, shoot, what's it called? Actually, I just got an email today because the game went on sale. Hold on, I'll pull it up real fast. I want to remember the name of this company that's bringing back point-and-click games. That's not it. It's part of a bundle, wasn't it? Well, I don't see it. Oh, wait, maybe this is it. Yeah, Wadget Eye Games. Wadget Eye Games. I'll type it in. They've been putting out some point-and-click adventure games recently in the past few years, and they even have a bundle on Steam. So if that's a genre you're interested in, there you go. Graphically, they don't really compare to like the older point-and-click adventure games, but the reviews all seem to be pretty solid. Of course, GOG carries a lot of the older titles like, you know, Blade Runner and was it not Cave Story? There's a cave game. Cave World. The Cave World series. I said Cave Story, but Cave Story is a completely different title. What's even the point of this cave? Where am I going? I have no idea. We made it to the other side. I guess that's all that matters, right? I have to go back and destroy this tank for this side quest. Well, must be nice. I've already got like a half. My head is half full of gray hairs. My beard is significantly gray. So, but I made certain choices. Career choices that led to my body being a little older than it probably is. Than it should be, so. Eight weapons, oh boy. Yeah, I've been getting gray hairs. Like, my mom got gray hairs when she was like 20. Like, she very quickly, people always assume that she like purposely salt and peppered her hair, but she just had naturally gray hair. I've probably been getting gray hair since 22, 23. And it's just gotten worse since then, so. It's not, like, I'm not half and half. When I say half, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but when the light hits my hair, you can definitely see that there's gray in it. 'Cause it shimmers in the light, I guess. My beard's a little more gray, but... Alright, buddy. We need to take this guy out. I want to fight more than I have to. I can sprint now. Holy crap! Sprinting did not help me there. See? There you go. Yeah, being great at 22 is super abnormal. It's not as abnormal as like my parents made it out to be. They like the people around you make it a bigger deal than it actually is. I should probably have this missile launcher instead. I'm not a fan of that. Jeez, the thing hits hard. Are you gonna run at me, buddy? He's gonna stand there. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think like my parents made a bigger deal out of it because of just how gray like my mom's hair was. So everybody assumed that I was gonna take after her and have just a head full of gray hair by the time I was 25. I did not. Still mostly black. Oh, now I have to go through the cave. Son of a gun. I hope all these ticks didn't respawn. Just run past him. Just run past him. Come on, let's book it. Well, some people consider that a blessing. Me, I'm pretty impartial about the whole thing. Like, I like my gray hair because it's, you know, it's my hair, so. And And I love me for who I am. So it reminds me a lot of the cave from Kingdom Come Deliverance, when you go to the mine for that. I think it's a side quest. Either way, we are done with that. Let's go over here. We have another side quest to deal with. Father and son. Does he see me? I don't think... Oh, he sees me. Yeah, this game nails the atmosphere. It's a very pretty game to look at. My only actual grievance with this game is the combat. Not a huge fan of the combat. But I'm also playing solo, and it is a 4-player co-op game, so that's partially my fault. Gotta be careful inside these tents because you can get stuck in these. Only come in here if you absolutely have to. Don't have to, don't do it. Well, there is a safe house nearby, so I'm not that worried about it. If I have to exit the game and come back into it. Oh, found a weapon. It's one of two, right? Two weapons and a collectible. Yeah, you're part of the lowest percentage demographic for my channel. I have less 18 or under 18-year-olds that watch my stuff than 65-plus-year-olds, according to Steam. Sorry, not Steam. According to the YouTube demographics, my content is tailored more towards slightly older people. The largest demographic is my age bracket, which is the 25 to 34-year-olds. And then the second largest was the one, I think right below me, so 18 to 24-year-olds. And then it goes up from there. It did shift temporarily. It was teenagers 17 and below. I can't talk. For a brief period, 17 and below was higher than 65 plus, but then it shifted back to 65 plus, being the larger demographic. It's been a little while since I checked, so that may have changed since then. Yeah, so the way YouTube splits up demographics, or age demographics, you have basically 17 and below. Then it goes from like 18 to 24, 25 to 34, so on and so forth, up until 65, and then it's just 65 plus. It's like a general age group at the top. But it's still a very small demographic either way, both teenagers and 65 plus year olds. it's less than 1% both ways, so very minuscule difference. There's another weapon in this area somewhere. There's also that father and son thing. Yeah, that and also the games I play, I think, help draw in, the slightly older crowd as well. But yeah, a lot of the big YouTubers I've tried watching before. I can't get into their stuff because it's too obnoxious. That's not my cup of tea. And watching them generated zero interest for me in actually starting YouTube. It wasn't until I found Get Daved that I was like, oh hey, I would love to do this. He makes it seem fun and not exhausting, so. 8 weapons. I'm not going to look for these weapons right now. I'm going to save this for another time. What I will do is go do this quest. So take out these runners real fast. Come here, you. I don't know what it is with this game, but whenever I play it, I feel like I'm talking super quiet. Like the game just seems super duper loud. Unless I turn it all the way down to where I can't hear the game. But then, I can't hear the game. Well, thanks. I try not to get too excited. I mean, I've always been very laid back. Used to have a bit of an anger problem back when I was, constantly stressed out in the military, but that's not my natural demeanor. I'm not naturally like riled up and angry all the time, so I can now be myself. There's another reason why I'm glad I didn't start YouTube when I was in the military either. One, well, I didn't have time, but my temperament at the time wasn't conducive to what I wanted to do on the channel. Again, I found my inspiration for YouTube, and I wanted to kind of, draw from that inspiration and create a channel like his, where people just come and relax, watch content, sit back, relax, after a long day of work. Yeah, maybe even fall asleep to it. I've had a few people mention, like, I use your videos to fall asleep to, or I treat it as a podcast, while I'm working and stuff like that. Like, they can still focus on their work while they listen to my stuff, and I take that as a compliment, so. Killing robots is noisy business. That is a good reason. Good reasoning. I just feel like I've been having a hard time with sound balancing in a lot of the games that I've been playing. Let me grab that. I guess I'm going to do all the weapons now since I'm here. And I've already started, so I may as well finish. 8 weapons, though. That's absurd. That's 5 out of 8. We're making really good progress so far. Yeah, it's quite a bit to dig into. If you wait longer, they've added a lot of updates since I played it last. So there's a lot of extra content that wasn't available in my playthrough. That game really is a treat, though. And the fact that it's constantly getting updates, like it's constantly being worked on, constantly being improved. They're currently working on a standalone expansion, to my knowledge, so I will revisit it when that comes out. I'm looking forward to it. I've had an itch to play it again, especially with all the recent updates. So there's one weapon that I missed, right? Or is it 2? Might be 2. Nope, just 1. It's not in this house, I don't think. I checked all the bodies. To the channel? Yeah, there's a few ways. You can do the membership thing. You can have a Patreon. There's a super chat right beneath the chat box. I don't know if you're. I assume you're on PC. If you look at the chat box, it's underneath the where you can type. There's a little emote thing, custom emojis, and then show your support for Bring It On. Beside that, if you feel so inclined. Actually, I didn't even know Super Chats was a thing. Like, I'd seen it in my settings, but I never turned it on because I didn't know what it was. And I only turned it on at the request of a viewer, so. So I'm missing where is it? It might be in the church. I bet you it's in the church. So I didn't go up the stairs. I was in here previously. So it's always a weapon at the top of the church. Or something, like a collectible or something. There's scaffolding out there too. Oh, no weapon. Oh no. Well, what's the Patreon? The Patreon's on my banner. It shouldn't be on the stream itself. You have to go to my actual channel to access the Patreon. Or type it in. Patreon.com/bringitdown. But so I need to update my Patreon. I don't pay as much attention to it as I should. Because I only have a couple, like 3 patrons on there, I think. Thanks, Man's Way. Always give a little spiel when people do it, and I can react to it, saying, make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. I appreciate the support. It helps out a lot, especially as a full-time student. Taking care of 3 animals, and now a stray cat that needs a lot of a lot of medical attention. So, I do greatly appreciate it. I'll have the channel thrive and continue. Especially in today's PC market where prices are just absolutely absurd. And I don't know which tier I don't know which tier you joined. The Dons. Which one is that? Is that the second tier? By the way, you get access to Discord. If you want to go look at the community posts, there's pictures of my pets. And stuff like that. Oh, it's a Dark Souls reference, right? Oh, and a gun. Last weapon. Oh. Nope. Son of a gun. Yeah, GPUs are really bad with all the crypto mining and scalpers out and about right now. It is a rough market. So that wasn't the weapon I was missing. I'm gonna find this weapon, then I'm gonna call it a stream, because that's gonna wrap up, I think, this entire DLC. So let me find that. Can I not? I guess I can't cross over here. I'll check that out after I find this last weapon. Alright, well, I don't want to really spend all night looking for a gun, because I do have to go, I do have homework I have to do. So, let's see if I can cross to this island. I assume that I can't, because that broken bridge on the map is just like the broken bridge on the main island, which you can't cross. No, darn it, I'm gonna go back to that house and look for weapons one more time. I can't not collect all the weapons. Alright. Do one more clear. If I don't find it this time, I'll leave it be for now. We can come back in a later stream for it. I mean, it might not be in this house. I didn't go through all the houses in this area. So, yeah, I think I'll just do that. I'll just go through all the houses and check everything. I'm getting a little too impatient. So I don't see anything in here. So we haven't gotten that house, that barn. So let's do that. Or did I come in this house? Or this, right. I did come in here. What has? The stream? I hope so. I've been having a pretty good time. Again, this game has its highs and lows. For the most part, I do enjoy it, because if I didn't, I wouldn't play it. But, The combat just doesn't feel as good as it could. I don't know if I've been in this building yet. Yeah, this is new. Take that sweet roll. This is more like a big Texas. I had big Texas in years. It used to be the only thing I'd get out of vending machines because of the calorie count. I feel like I got the most bang for my buck for all the, you know, based off all the calories I got off of a big Texas. Those things are not good for you. Yeah, he's pretty jacked. I mean, the fact that he can hold his gun out like this infinitely, that's testament to his yokedness. This guy is one deezed up meat titan. I mean, he doesn't look like it. You know, he looks a little slim. But he's lithe. He's got endurance. It's like somebody was having a LAN party. Before the robots attacked. Hello there. Well, that's the last gun. Perfect. Alright. I think we're done with the DLC in its entirety then. This island clear, I think the quest is done. So next we have the next DLC, so we should wrap up this game soon, which is good because I wanted to finish it before April. Or before April 21st, because that's when Humankind comes out, and I plan on streaming that. So next up, we have this quest. So let me fast travel here. Here. And we'll start the next DLC next time. I'm going to call a stream here. I've got stuff I got to do. I went a little overtime. That's okay. So I was having a good time. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys in a week for the next stream. We might be finishing this game next. I might even extend my streams next weekend to try and finish up this game. But we'll see. Hey, thanks, man. Glad you enjoyed it. Everybody take care. Have a good week. You too, man's way. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay classy, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.